Style. Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
Good morning, everybody. Refuge Tea here with my granny's closet, back with another video. Oh my gosh, I forgot how to do this. I feel like it's been so long. So my voice is kind of in and out right now because Saturday was eventful, but I'll talk more about that a little bit later. However, right now let's talk about Saturday's farmers market. It was so slow, you guys. It was so slow. I kind of felt like I shouldn't have gone, but you know what? After a certain amount of time, it was fine. But before I get into all of that, let us get into some admin and intro stuff. Are you ready? All right, let's do this. If you don't know, now you know. You can find me on Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook, all underneath my Granny's Closet 3 Gs. If you are interested in purchasing any of the items that I make and sell at my farmer's market, I do post all of those listings on my Facebook page. That is where you can go find and browse all the pictures and everything that I do sell there. You can find it there if you're interested in purchasing or just browsing. I do have a group page. My Granny's Closet 3 Gs. No spacing, just add the S at the end. That is where we go to congregate and conversate about all things yarny and crafty goodness. If you're interested in asking questions about a paid-for pattern, you can ask them there. We just ask that you don't post pictures of the pattern itself. But other than that, if you have an event coming, a finished product, we do have Finally Finished Fridays. We post on Fridays the items that we have just finished that we've been neglecting over time. Doesn't matter how long time, but you know, especially difficult project that you've been working on and it's just been so difficult, post that there on Fridays. If you are new here, a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me today. You're wonderful. You're wonderful. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. You have no idea. I am just thankful that you guys have been hanging around for this long, and it feels like it's been maybe about 6-7 months now. I don't know. I'll have to check on that. But yeah, I'm thankful for you guys for just coming on here and always supporting me. Okay, let me flip my messy ponytail. I have my Puma t-shirt on today. I am lounging in all Puma right now. I have my Puma gray sweatpants. I thought I had my ladder in here, but I just realized that my son has my ladder. So let me see if I can do this. I got my gray Puma sweatpants, my Aquaman Puma kicks on. I have my husband's gray and black Puma sweater, and then this right here. And then I got my Pammy beanie. I was going to wear the black one, but I was like, you know what? I need color, and my ponytail or my braid just keeps getting unhinged and unhinged because the layers are popping out. But let's get into what we were talking about in the beginning. Farmer's market. It was really slow. I didn't really want to vlog too much because it was so dead and not a lot of vendors came, and Pam was just like, please don't video this, but I did video a little bit of it just so that I can post it on Instagram and Facebook and then try to encourage some more people to come down here and support, because Saturday was Shop Small Business Saturday, and I was just trying to get more, you know, people, more traffic to come into the market, and that way we can have a lot of people coming in, you know, and supporting all of our small vendors and businesses. So I'll show you that right now. Okay, so it's been very slow. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Very slow. There's Pam sitting there all by herself. I got hungry, so I'm gonna go get myself a tamale. My cranberry and orange muffin didn't cut it, so I'm gonna go get a tamale right now. As you can see, it was not a lot of people. Our farmers it's like a mandatory thing for the farmers to be there, so they're always there, rain or shine, like literally rain or shine or wind or just heat, it is mandatory that they are there every Saturday. So no matter what, if we're not there, like, you know, the smaller businesses, the MLMs and things like that, if we're not there, they are the farmers, all the produce and the bread people and, you know, the food people. So they are always there. But I tried to vlog a little bit in the beginning, but that was just, it was not, I just felt kind of drained at that point. So I knew that I needed to just at least do a little bit of a vlog of how it's going. And it had been 2 hours at that point. So let me show you that small little clip. Hey guys, so we are at the farmer's market right now. It is so slow. I don't know if I'm going to vlog today. I don't even know if I'm going to stay here at the market. I've not sold anything. It's been 2 hours. And there's like been maybe 10 people that have come through the market today. So my mom made $3.50, so that's good. She made $3.50. $3.50. And if a lady comes to pick up her order, then I'll make $20. And if my mom's customer comes to pick up their order, then she'll be making $50. So I don't know what to do. It's very, very slow, very. And then I was going to make a black cozy to go over this, but I forgot buttons and my sewing kit, so I can't even, whatever. I'll just make it and then sew the button on later. But that's what we're looking at right now. It's not fun. So I think I'm just going to, I'll check back in once I make a sale or if we see more foot traffic. All right. So as you can see, it was really slow. It was kind of dead, you guys, let's be honest. It was really dead. But after that, I stopped vlogging and I was telling my mom, you know what? I'm just gonna talk about the market on Monday. I'm not gonna vlog. There's nothing really to vlog about. I hadn't made any money at that point. It had been 2 hours. My mom was making money with stickers. At that, I think it was like $3.50 that she made in stickers. But you know what? When you are patient, when you're just like, okay, Lord, it's up to you. I'm here. I'm in it. We're going to have fun. We're going to just talk and visit with other vendors. Maybe I could get a little bit of shopping done without having to worry about my booth, you know? So I did that. I walked around and I browsed. I went to the Tupperware lady and I got a couple of things from her because there is like this miniature cake set and I want to buy my daughter a kitchen for her birthday. So I'm really excited because she's been complaining, I need a new kitchen. Mine is all messed up and hers is really small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy her I'm going to get rid of those two. We're going to rearrange her room and then we're going to buy her a big old kitchen set. And then, you know, it's going to have, I don't know. I'm just really excited. She's going to have like these tiny little Tupperware plates. It's going to be so cool. So I went and I browsed and I got a couple of things from here and there. I bought myself a tamale. I was so hungry. And then that was pretty much it. I came back, I sat down, and sure enough, foot traffic started to flow in. Now, it wasn't a lot, but it was enough. And I barely had made $50 and it was 11 o'clock. We had an hour and a half left of market. And I was texting my sister and her best friend. And I was just like, dude, you guys, because I had an event that I had planned later on that evening. And for some friends and myself and my family. I'll talk about it a little bit later. So I was just like, I was counting on making a little bit of money to get a couple extra things for the party. I was like, I needed plates. I needed this. I needed that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need a case of waters. I forgot about the water. I forgot about the drinks. I forgot. And so I was just like kind of stressed out. This lady walks in and I'm sitting in the car eating my tamale. And my mom goes, hey, mija, this lady wants to know if she buys this many of your keychain lip balm holders, will you give her a discount? I was like, yeah, how much is it total? My mom was just like, this much. And I was like, okay, I'll knock a few bucks off. So I knocked a few bucks off. And the lady was like, thank you so much. She ended up buying more. And with her alone, I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. She had a 2-page list, front and back, of family members. She was crossing them off. Okay, I got them this one. I got them this one. I got them this one. Yeah. So I was blessed. I was blessed. And it was just like, wow. Thank you. She cleaned me out of all of my lip balm keychain holders. So let me show you the picture of what is left of that display. So I was so completely blessed by this woman. And I was just like, wow, it made my day. Well, after all that was said and done, I did make almost $200 on Saturday, which is twice as much that I've been making in the last few weeks. This Saturday, I won't be going to market because I will be going to my church's women's boutique event. So what we do is that we have a service, a women's service in the morning, and then around 11 o'clock, the boutique opens and there's vendors all inside of the what is that called? Not the auditorium, but the gymnasium. Excuse me, like I said, if my voice goes in and out, this is the reason why. So after my farmer's market, I closed out. Me and my mom were rushing to get things, you know, shut down and torn down and everything. The wind, oh my Gideons, the wind, I felt so bad. It blew over my keychain key fobs. It came crashing down like mad. It just like all of them. There was maybe like 5 still attached. And this father and his 2 children, a son and daughter, they came in rushing. And they're like, oh, and they were helping me. And I was like, thank you. And I tried to give them a thank you gift. And they were like, no, don't worry. Oh, but these kids, I gotta say, they were like under the age of, I want to say like 13 and 10. And they helped me, no questions asked. They didn't like ask for anything in return. And when I tried to offer them something, they're like, no, it's fine. We do it because it's good to help people. And I was like, dang, you got some good kids, sir. Thank you so much. So that was really cool. And then another time, one of my other stands fell on a customer. I was like, oh my gosh. But it was light because it had my wild oleander hooded scarf and it had my, what is it called? Oh, my mom's aprons that she makes. So it fell over and it hit him and I was like, oh my gosh, watch out. At least there was no spikes or pegs or, you know, boards on it. It was lightweight and it was just fabric, but it hit him like smack. And, you know, even though it's like it still hit him. I felt so bad. I was like, I'm so sorry. He was like, don't, it's fine. I felt like after last week with all the rude people I encountered, I was like, it's okay. The Lord will bless me in other ways. I felt like this week, this Saturday was the Lord's way of being like, yes, you're going to still encounter terrible things that happen. Not terrible, not quite terrible, but you're going to still encounter obstacles. There we go. We're going to say obstacles. But I'm going to give you grace with it. And he did with those kids and with that gentleman and with that woman that came in and purchased so much. So I was just like, thank you, Jesus. So after farmer's market, I went and I grabbed the extra things that I needed for my the event that I was hosting that evening. So let's get into that. Every year when I was younger, my mom used to host an ornament party. And I always said, my mom has been like, you know, we got to do it again. We got to do it. I was like, you know what? I want to do it this year for my mom. I want her to have fun. I want her to do it. And I want to invite my crochet friends that I know. So I invited as many as I could. Only a few people were able, not a few, there was quite a bit, but and I called Andrea and I was like, hey, do you want to be a part of this? Just send your ornaments. She was like, yeah, dude, I'll do it. So she did it. And I was like, yes. And the way everybody was like, hey, Andrea needs her ornaments. Because I was like, hey, you guys, if you have an extra ornament, you know, these are Andrea's. She's going to give you one. She needs one in return. And the way everybody came together and was just like, okay, Andrea doesn't have this. Pam got up and she was like, we need this one. We need this one. We need this one for Andrea. And everybody's like, okay, this one's for Andrea. Here, here, here. And it was just, it was so awesome. I thought I heard something. I feel like Myra was doing that the other day in her video. I hear something. To have this group, this community of people that have that like to crochet or knit or craft, it was just really, really awesome. So I wanted to do something not only to continue tradition, the ornament tradition with my mom, start it up again, but I wanted to do it so that I can have a sense of togetherness with all my friends. So I was really excited. So what I did was I was like, hey, let's have an ornament party. My mom was like, yeah, let's do it. And then my sister and Eva, and then I talked to Z, Pam, and Vicky, and let's see, and then I talked to Myra. And so I was inviting a lot of other people, and I was like, okay, who else? Who else is on the list? So we invited several other people that weren't able to make it because they had vendor events, or, you know, some people don't celebrate Christmas, which is understanding. You have your faith, you know. So I was like, this is so awesome. I just want to do this, right? So every person picked a color. So it was a color-orientated ornament party. Every person picked a color. They filled a basket full of, you know, trinkets and snacks, whatever they wanted to put into that basket, but it had to be the color that they picked. They had to wear the color coming into the party. And I think next year I'm going to change this portion. They had to bring a dessert in their color and a main dish. But I think next year I'm just going to be like, it doesn't have to be in your specific color. Just bring a basket full of color and wear your color, because it was too difficult. In the end, I was just like, I don't have anything in black, because my color was black. It was the only color left over. We had pink, purple, blue, orange, yellow, red, white, gold, silver, I think it was, my color was black, and then brown. There was brown because Dolores was brown. So we had, and then it was purple and pink. I don't know if I mentioned purple and pink, but there was several other colors. And I was like, okay, if any more decide to come, we're just gonna pick a different shade. I don't know. And then there was green. Vicky got green. And it was just, okay, the amazing inventiveness that everybody brought with their baskets. Let me show you the baskets that they brought. So cool. Just the baskets alone were amazing. And we had so much fun. We traded ornaments at the end. Casey had to leave. Casey Jones was there. She was purple. She had to leave early. So we tried to get her ornaments. But everybody's, oh, also your ornaments had to be in the color that you chose. So we played games. We did the toss the ring on the antler. So you had to partner up. And that was so fun. Here's what we did. Go, Myra! Go, Myra! Come on! Funny. And Pam was all shaking it. She's like, I'm like, Pam, you have to stay still. You can't just... And she was all, woo. And I was like, Pam, stand still. You're trying... The point is to get the rings on. Oh my gosh. Pam was hilarious on Saturday. She was just, oh goodness. We had so much fun. And then we did pin the nose on the snowman. Here's that. Oh, right. Go. Oh, perfect. She's too close. Cheating. Go. Yeah, go.
You should spin everybody around one time.
Right there. Woo!
You cannot feel.
She was feeling for yours. Okay, go.
Oh, you can get Richard to sit down.
Yeah, you can do that. But no, as soon as you feel it, put your hand out. Now go.
Perfect.
Okay, go. Come on, Jenny! Come on, Jenny!
You got this.
It's your birthday!
Hit that nose, girl. Oh. Hit the spot. Right there.
Left. Hey! Oh, sorry. You can't say to me first. Sorry.
That was a test.
No, that was right here.
Wait. Oh, it goes over my nose?
No.
Don't cheat, Myra.
You know, I just...
Oh, dang! Casey Jones.
Oh, Casey Jones.
Okay, smack her arm first.
Okay, ready? Mark a sec. Go. No. Don't push me! Ow. You can't feel. You cannot feel. I'm not feeling. Go. With that hand, you can't feel.
Stick the nose on, girl.
I'm not calm down, lady. Tell Pam. Come on. I'm trying to use my psychic abilities.
Stick the nose on.
Time's up.
Oh. Go, my child. Go for it. And be great. Oh. You can
Smack her roof. Well, I got my eyes closed because my eyelashes.
Can you
Oh,
spin
yeah, yeah.
around once first?
No.
Look, she looked right at you.
She knows
I will
not
not
to
steer
you.
I will never steer you wrong. Put your hand down. I gotta just...
Good job.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so serious. Mom, scoot over to the left. Alright, great.
Can I feel with this hand?
Yeah, you can feel, but you can't
No,
touch
you
it.
can't feel.
Why not?
Woo!
All right, here.
So pin the nose on the snowman. I was trying not to get in the way of the camera and everybody seeing, and I was pretending to push people. And so just like, I think everybody that on Saturday just let loose and kind of let their hair down and was just like, let's party. So we had so much fun. And then we did bingo. Now, I don't know if I recorded bingo because at that point I didn't know if I was going to share any of my of this event for today's video. But Z was like, Refuge, let's just do it. Can I do it? So I didn't want to deprive Z or anybody else who's, you know, because we're all YouTubers there. And there was a couple of handful of people that were not YouTubers. So like Casey and Jenny and my sister and her best friend, my mom and Dolores, you know, they weren't. But, you know, it was like me, Pam, Vicky, Z, and Myra. We were all YouTubers. So I was like, if you guys want a video, that is fine. If you want to post it, that is fine after the fact. So I kind of was just like, I didn't want to, but my sister was like, sister, take pictures, take video. So my niece went around taking video and pictures for me, and just so that I can enjoy myself and I didn't have to, like, you know, because when I'm hanging out with my friends, I don't want to have to worry about, oh, let's do this, let's vlog, let me stop so that I can talk about this for a second. I don't want to take away from us, you know, fellowshipping. So it was so much fun. And then we did selfies at the end. We did our ornament gifting, and I was like, okay, everybody go this way. We're gonna go to the left, right? And it ended up being everybody's going left, then zigzag, then right. And I was like, no, we're supposed to like do a circle and then go left. Oh, it was so funny. And me and Vicky were like, wait a minute. I kept trying to give it to Vicky. She was like, no, you give it to Dolores. And then Dolores gives it, Pam gives it to me. I was like, but you're sitting next to me, so me and you take it. And she was like, no, we did it. So we went back and forth. And then my mom and Pam were next to each other. And they were like, wait a minute, we got to give it to Vicky. And then it was so confusing right there. And then I was like, okay, at the end of the ornament exchange, I was just like, okay, you guys, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to show everybody the ornaments that we have. Let us know if these ones are the ones you have, if you need more. So let me do that now. So we're going to start off with blue, okay? Blue was Z, of course. That's her favorite color. She was so awesome. Look at this. She made snow globes, you guys. Snow globes. Oh my gosh. She did two different. Now, everybody didn't do the same, not everybody did the same ornament. They did their color and they put different style ornaments. So Z had these ones, and then she had blue candy canes like this with the ruffled, let me see. Here it is. I have Andrea's bag right here. And I'll show you the other one that Z had. And then Z passed out blue beads, and I was like, that is such a great idea. And then my sister thought it was so cool too. So I think next year I'll tell people bring beads, or I'll just bring beads in everybody's color, and we'll all wear the same color beads for everybody, like represent, you know. So these are Z's. I almost called her B right now. These are Z's ornaments. And then we have Andrea. Andrea, oh my gosh, she did 4 different style ornaments. But I think I only have 2 different styles right here. So she sewed stockings, these little Christmas trees, and then she did bulb ornaments as well. So cool, right? I don't think I have a bulb ornament, but I was just like, man, that is so cute. So that was Andrea's, and we're giving her back her ornaments, but she was like, if there's any extra, keep them. So I'm going to just send her a couple. And then we have, she was pink, by the way. My cousin Bernie was supposed to come, but she didn't end up making it after all. She had to work. So, oh, I think this one is mine too. Okay, this one is mine. So Myra was yellow. She did yellow beanies, mittens, and then Christmas trees. Isn't that cute? Oh gosh, the lighting. There we go. So this one's mine, I think, because I don't have the yellow in my basket. All right, and then we have Dolores. Dolores was brown. She was so cute. She wore all brown. Her basket was brown. And then she did gingerbread man. Look at that. Isn't that, I was like, that was an obvious thing because in my head I was thinking, okay, what type of brown ornament or what type of yellow, what type of green, purple, blue. I was thinking in my head and I was trying to figure out what everybody was going to try to make because it was supposed to stay a secret. Let me adjust my position of my camera really quick because I'm way over to the left and I'm standing this close to the right. So, all right, that is better. And then Casey Jones. It was so funny because Casey Jones, I've been calling her that since I met her. And now everybody calls her Casey Jones. So it's been a thing. But she made this really cool, look at this, amigurumi. But you already know, right? Casey is amazing like that with amigurumi. So I was just blown away. Purple. And then my sister was white. Her color was white. So she got clothespins, glued them together, then painted them, and then put snowflakes on them. Her favorite color right now is white. It used to be yellow, then it was, I don't know. She keeps changing the colors every year so often. Oh, my pen. And then my mom was red. So she made these nutcracker soldiers. Isn't that cute? Oh. And then Eva was gold. So she did Christmas trees in gold with the gold poncerias. Some of them had red poncerias, but they're gold sheet music paper. I was like, and then the wood, I was like, dude, that is so inventive. Like the ornaments that people came up with, I was just, look at my braid. It's so bad. Let me just throw it behind me. And then, like I told you, Pam was silver. Look at this. And she put her little, she puts her, sorry guys, my hair is all messed up, but she puts her ladybug on everything, all right? And so when I saw that she put her ladybug, I was like, I'm jealous. Now I need a mascot. I need a mascot and I'm going to put it on all my stuff. And then there was Vicky. Vicky did these beaded candy canes. Aren't they so cute? Because Vicky was green. And everybody's thinking, oh, Refuge, you're green. You know, that's your favorite color. You should do green. And I was just like thinking I was going to do neon green. But you know what? I was like, I don't want there to be two green shades. So I chose the last color that was available. And I was just like, it worked out because I love my color. All right. And then Jenny had orange. Look at this, how cute this is. She had different styles. So Jenny did stars and bulb ornaments. And then she had amigurumi, what was it? Hot chocolate with an orange mug. I wish I would have taken a picture of that because that was amazing. I was so jealous of that one. I wanted that one so bad. So I was like, orange, boom. And then last but not least, you guys, I got some of my sister's white flakes on my, this was my simple dimple black ornament. I was going to make starched black snowflakes, but it was taking me too long. Then it got so close. I was neglecting my ornaments. I didn't have time to do any of it. So here's my ornament. I got Z's blue basket, but it's all gone now because my kids, when I was looking through it, my kids decided, oh, I want this, I want this, I want that. So I have a Santa hat, Thomas the Train, I think it's called. And then Love Yourself journal. There's snowflake pencils. And then a coffee mug that says cookies for Santa. And then a flexible straw. A blue flexible straw. Which was so cool, right? And then the blue candy canes are over. And look at how cute this is. I'm like, I'm going to put my cell phone in this when it charges. A little whisk. And then a bunch of, I'm not an Almond Joys fan. I hate coconut. So these will probably go with my sister because nobody in my house likes coconut either. And then we have Chips Ahoy. My husband likes those. Chocolate covered marshmallow snowman. So there was several other things, like it was unicorn mac and cheese in a blue box. There was a blue box full of popcorn. There was blue soda. It was a raspberry lemonade. There was a, she cracks me up, a blue can of vanilla flavored coffee. And my husband's the only one that drinks coffee, so I gave that. And then a blue box of tuna and crackers, which Z, by the way, is my husband's favorite to snack on when he's at work because he needs, you know, to eat. So he stops, he snacks, and that's his favorite thing to take to work. So you got, I'm glad I got this basket because it was share free for all. So it not just only helped me out or gave me things that I like as well, but it was like everybody in my family was like, I got something. We had so much fun on Saturday, you guys. So much fun. I thought this video was going to be so short because I wasn't going to talk too much because I was talking so loud and screaming so loud and we were laughing so much that I lost my voice by the end of the night. So I'm a little raspy. And then I come home, right? I still have all of my stuff in the car from my vendor event. So breaking down at the party, we used my tables and several other items that I use for my farmer's market. So I had to unload my car, take out the tables, set them up, load my car back up. And they were so generous. My friend Eva and her husband, they allowed me to stay parked in their driveway. And I felt so bad. I felt like I was invading so much space. But they were so gracious. The best hosts. Like, I know it was, oh, it was just, it was so awesome. And then my sister and Eva decided that I didn't need to be in the kitchen trying to organize whenever somebody came in and brought their meal, their ornaments, their dessert, their, you know, their basket. They were like, just stay in there and take care of, you have guests, go be the hostess, go do that. We'll take care of all the food and everything in this area. And I said, okay, are you sure? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh man, because that was funny because before I went in there to ask to see if they needed help, Vicky was like, they're going to kick you out. They're not going to let you watch. And sure enough, they kicked me out. They made me go back into the party. So thank you, sister. Thank you, Eva. You guys are awesome. I really do appreciate it. And then their daughters were gracious enough to be silly and be the example of all the games demonstrations and stuff. So thank you, girls. I love you. When I got home, my husband was like, let's just take everything off the cart. And when I got home, everyone was texting me because it took me about 35 minutes to get home. Everybody else was like, oh, I'm home already. Because I told everybody, I was like, text me when you get home. Just let me know you got home safe because it was really late. I don't know what just fell, but something fell. So people were texting me. And when I got home, they're like, are you home yet, Refuge? Are you okay? And I'm trying to text everybody, hey, I'm home. My husband was like, babe, text later. Let's just hurry. Because it was like 10 o'clock. It was so late. You know what? I take that back. It was later than that because I think I left Eva's house at around 10:30. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check. But definitely it was so late. By the time I got home, we emptied out the car. I brought everything inside. And hey guys, editing Refuge here. I realized that I kept telling you guys. So I got home and I unloaded. And I kept forgetting what I was going to say, and I changed the subject, I think, like 2 or 3 times. So I am going to tell you right now, the reason why I said I got home, I unloaded the car, and everybody was texting me to say, well, I went to bed, right? I went to bed. It was very, very late at night. I think it was like past midnight or at midnight, just getting close to around there. Well, I wake up in the middle of the night. I want to say like 2:30 a.m. my foot starts to cramp up. Now, I wore all black, as I told you guys, my color was black, and I had on these knee-high high-heeled boots. It was a chunky heel. It wasn't anything extravagant. It was just these boots, right? Well, guys, I haven't worn heels in quite some time. And when I say quite some time, I mean like a year, maybe 2. So I'm just like, I wake up, I was like, oh, my leg hurts. So I use the restroom. I come back to bed. Again, a couple hours later, I wake up and I'm screaming. And my husband's like, what's wrong? And I'm jumping around. I jump out of the bed. My left inner thigh, all the way down my calf, up into the arch of my foot, cramped. And I'm talking not just any cramp. I'm talking like you can't walk, you can't move, you can't, but I'm jumping up and down. I'm stretching. He was like, stretch it, babe, stretch it. I'm not the kind of person where just, you know, if I get a cramp, I just like let it, I write it out. I don't. I do what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to grab the cramp and scrunch it as, like just grab it like that and then spread it out. So I was doing that and I start doing this to my inner thigh while I was standing walking around, and I pull my toe, and as I bent down to bring my toe up to stretch out my entire leg, my other thigh seized. So I wore high heels and I paid for it that night. Yeah, that's what I left out and I forgot to put in, and I kept changing the subject. I cramped up and I was in quite a bit of pain. So back to the studio. Then as people were coming in, everybody was giving me like little gifts, and I was just like, oh my gosh, is this gonna keep happening? So let me show you the gifts that they were giving me as they walked through the door. I was like, I don't need any gifts. They were like, this is thank you for inviting me. And I was like, no. So let me go get those because I forgot to snag them and show them to you guys. Hold on one second. Okay, so Casey was there first and she gifted me this really cute bag. This says thank you on it. And I was just like, okay, let's see. Look at what I got. Purple horsey corn tape. I was like, it's horsey corn. I haven't shown my daughter. She's going to try and snag this from me, but this is going to be on my desk. I'm going to put a sticker on here. I'm going to print something out that says Casey Jones gave this to me. But I love this. And then she goes, there's still more in there. So I look. Oh my Gideons, you guys. I have been coveting and drooling over her mom's bags. And I keep forgetting to purchase one because, you know, my brain isn't always, you know, stay on one topic, Refuge. It's always like, let's have 40 different things on your mind. Let's forget what you were going to do initially and let's just move forward. Casey, oh my gosh. It's a bag. Her mom made this bag. I'm like, and there's fluff inside. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. My throat is starting to hurt pretty bad right now. I'm going to try to make this quick. So, oh my gosh. And I want to, and it's green. It's green. My favorite color with the rainbows. Isn't that so cool? Oh my gosh. I love this. I'm going to have to try and hide this. And you know what? I think for Christmas, for Christmas, I'm going to have to go buy all the matching ones for myself. Or you know what? Our anniversary is a week before Christmas. So I think I'm going to do that as an anniversary gift for myself. And then Pam gets there. Okay. Pam gets there. And actually, no, Z gets there first. And then Z and Jenny get there first. So Z hands, as soon as Jenny walks through the door, she goes, here, Refuge, because you're the hostess. She gave me this. Can you believe this? It's a giant thing of Twinkies. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I was like, dude, how do you know I like Twinkies? She was like, really? I said, they're my favorite snack. Like, it's like my favorite Hostess pastry. That and Nutty Bars. And so I was just like, this is so cool. So my kids, of course, rated it. I ate one the other day because I just had to have one. But look at this. We haven't even made a dent. And we still have all this down at the bottom to eat. I was like, oh my gosh. And then Z walks up and she goes, here. She goes, you can give it away or you can keep it. But she gave me this right here. And it was supposed to be like a prize for it. But I was like, oh, I already got all the prizes for it. She was like, okay, well then keep it. Look at it's a granny square puzzle. Isn't that so cool? I'm going to have my son make this for me. And then I'm going to mount it on a poster board that I have in the garage. And I'm going to put it on my wall. And then she throws this at me and I almost bawl my eyes out. A blue Mabel chicken. You guys know that my granny loved chickens, like chickens galore. So I was almost in tears when I got this from her, and I was just like, man. So that was from Z. And then me and Pam had traded beanies. I go, hey, Pam, how much will you charge me for a black beanie like the one that you made me in Gigi's orange? And she goes, because I wanted a black one to match all my black items that I wear. And she goes, well, I want one of your slouchy beanies. How about we trade? I was like, hey, perfect. So we traded. So Pam made me another beanie. Look at this. She was like, it's not blocked. I was like, girl, I don't care. I'm going to wear it. Look at, so I wore it all night because I was in all black because that was my color. But look at how cute this is. Oh my gosh, I love the way it like lays and it has a little slouch to it and just perfect. It makes me rethink my slouchy beanies. Thank you guys, you ladies that came and participated in the color ornament party. You are amazing. You made my Saturdays, and excuse me, I'm just so blessed to have a group of friends like you and all of you for all you out there in TV land. If you guys watch the Mary Tyler Moore show, you guys are amazing for always supporting me, coming on here, making me feel like I am. In the mornings before I take my kids to school, we pray. And then we do our affirmations. Okay, you guys, this is a new day. You're brave, you're bold, you're strong, you're courageous. Yes, they all yes. Are you worthy? Yes. Are you worth it? Yes. Do you know your worth? Yes. You guys have no idea the worth I feel when I have you guys commenting, coming around during the farmers market, supporting me, purchasing any items, letting me know that, yes, I am worthy. Yes, I am worth it. Yes, I know my worth. So thank you guys so much for joining me today in, this emotional... So thank you guys. Without trying to get super emotional here, because I already did. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much your guys' support, not just the people that came to the party, but you guys on the other side of the screen. Some people have told me, I bring them courage. I bring them, joy and laughter through my YouTube videos. But it's you who does that for me. So you are worthy. You are worth it. I know your worth. Thank you guys so much for joining me today in this crazy, emotional to the end video. You guys mean so much to me. On that note, I'm going to end with this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to ring that notification bell. It'll notify you when I drop another video. You guys have a blessed rest of your Monday and a blessed rest of your week. And I will see you next time. Peace out.